He's Stonebraker and he does stuff, yeah. Feel the hum of the wheels out there. Not perfect, but he dares to dream. Hit that subscribe, make that bell scream.
What's up, YouTube? Stonebraker does stuff. I've got another video for you. Today's date is Wednesday, April 8th, 2026. 6:07 p.m. Hey, you guys remember like 2 months ago when it would be 6:07 p.m. and it's complete darkness and you feel like your life is never going to get better and you just crave a little sun? Well, it is April and we are getting a little sun. Now, still got a little bit of time until it's light out till, 9:30. But, so off topic, but the people to my right are just burning trees and I just got a big whiff of burnt tree. And I never realized I enjoy the smell of burnt tree. And I do mean tree, like trees like this, not the trees you smoke, like, the devil's lettuce. But anyways, so I'm gonna be dealing with my phone with this Velotric Titan being so bumpy. I'm sure my phone's gonna keep giving me that message every 5 seconds. Trash day is coming up. You guys are probably gonna see a lot of trash. I don't know where we're gonna ride today, but Saturday is our town-wide rummage sale. So people I'm sorry, it might as well be a rummage sale because so many people just drive around and pick stuff up. It's the trash day, so town-wide cleanup, that's the word I'm looking for. So twice a year, the town will be like, hey, if you guys got trash, certain items you want to get rid of, just set them along the side and we'll come and get them. But a lot of people in town use that as an opportunity to find some unwanted treasures, you can say. So I got a few things I need to put out. But anyways, enough of my town issues. Today, it's kind of funny because it's like I'll get on YouTube and first thing that pops up, just because it's mostly what I look for, it seems like I get a lot of like suggested e-bike videos, and it's a lot of the creators that I watch all the time. So I know when a new bike is just being released because you will get a whole damn collection of the YouTubers that you see all the time with the reviews, and they drop them all at one time. So if a bike comes out, you can pretty much guarantee you're gonna see reviews on a bike. For example, this one, and of course we can't forget this one, and then we got that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, so on and so on and so on. So I happen to get on YouTube, and I heard about this bike in February, and it's a Velotric bike. Of course, I'm gonna have interest in it. It's a 20x4 bike. Of course, I'm gonna have interest in it. So I guess the bike just is now available, because I did check it out on Velotric's website, and you can definitely order it now. So I thought, why not make this video? Let's talk a little bit about the Velotric. Okay, now if I say the word GOMAD more than once, I apologize, because it's just a habit, because you don't say the word go mad that often. So the Velotric GOMAD is now available. Oh my God. And I hope my Velotric Titan, Jesus, I about ran into that stick. I need to pay attention. But I hope this bike's still available after riding on this bumpy trail here. I should have not even gone this way. I don't know why I did it. I just planned on riding through town, but it's just like natural instinct to head out on the trail, and I should have just avoided this section of it. But the bike is released. Content creators are putting out content. You know what to expect. You're gonna see one video, you're gonna see them all. They're gonna go over the same stuff. They're gonna give you all the details. They're gonna give you the view of the cockpit. They're gonna tell you the specs and stuff like that. So I'm very educated now. Thank you, big time YouTubers that I will never be. Thank you for going in depth and telling me every single detail about the Velotric GOMAD. So when I had noticed this bike, and oh my God, this is nuts. I'm gonna go 0.2 miles an hour. I'm just gonna let you guys just hear it. Let's drop in, it's gonna get bumpy. Okay, now we got one little section, and then finally, We don't have to worry about that anymore. But I'd heard about the bike, and I've been keeping an eye on it because it seems like a perfect bike for me. It, from the specs and everything I've seen on the countless videos that all dropped within the last couple of days, it's got the 20x4 tires, which is a plus. I like the look of the tan sidewalls on the Kenda tires. I've always thought that looks kind of classy, and I don't get lots of opportunities in my life to be a classy guy, so that may class me up a little bit. So I like the look of that. Some of the things they talked about, which also caught my attention, it has a 500-pound weight limit, which right on pack with the Nomad, which is the 505, which where do they get that extra 5 pounds? I don't understand that. But anyways, so it's got the same weight capacity. They say that the GOMAD on throttle only, you can go 50 miles, or eco mode, which I think Velotric considers the eco mode like pedal assist 1, or definitely one of the lower pedal assist, or you can go 75 miles on that. You know, everybody knows to kind of don't take too much to heart what they tell you when it comes to range, because it truly depends on like every factor imaginable. But it's also got a 48 volt 750 watt motor, peaks at 1300, and it's got 85 newton meters of torque. So I love the look of it. It looks like it comes in 3 colors. Also has an 8-speed trigger shifter, which the trigger shifter is my preferred shifter. You know, the Shimano 7-speed Mickey Mouse still right here. It's kind of getting old, so let's see if we can get some trigger shifters on like every e-bike forever. Thank you, e-bike companies, for listening to me if you see this video. The only thing that like really kind of draws me back on it, well, more than one, there's a few things. First off, the price. So $19.99. So for a cool $2,000, you can get this bike. Same price as the Nomad. Now, just me thinking logically, I would think that the bigger tire bike, the Nomad, would be a little bit more expensive. I have a hard time paying $2,000 for a 20x4 e-bike. That's just me. It's a Velotric, so you know it's going to be an awesome bike. And every video from this, and probably this guy, they've all talked really good about the bike. So I have no doubt that it's an amazing bike. But I would like to see a price range of like maybe $1,500. But I feel like if you're going to compare it to the Nomad, which to me, it kind of looks like it is just like the Nomad, just the 20x4. And it's more cargo also too. It's kind of a cargo bike where you can carry stuff around. Man, there is so much debris and stuff. That storm we had was like a week ago, and the trail is just still, oh man, you hear that? Whew. I'm hoping that it did not lead to a flat tire, but the trail is just completely bombarded everywhere. You can't even ride the new part. It's just covered in water. It's receded a lot, but I'll be kind of interesting to see like if there's any damage or what happens to it, because this was the first real, I don't want to say flood, but it's the first time that since that trail's been made that we've had enough rain where it's the river has just engulfed it. So be interesting to see what it looks like when it completely resides and all the water goes away. And let me get past this part here. Like, oh my God. I'm telling you, I'm gonna start avoiding this whole section of the trail unless I get like a bike that's got a pillow, soft pillow for my rear end and has like 15 suspensions. Because it's not good. Of course, it's up here too. Dang, we'll just have to turn left and go back into town. But those were some things about the GOMAD, and like it was funny because I was watching videos today before I started recording this video, and I also saw a video on the Hemingway D12 2.0. So that is one of the bikes that I had definitely mentioned was in contention with the Nomad. I've decided on the Nomad, but I just thought it was kind of funny how it's like I've not really seen too much on the Hemingway 2.0 or Hemingway 5 2.0, whatever it is. Haven't really seen a lot on that, but it's interesting. Like now that I'm getting very close to making a purchase, it's like, oh, here's a video on it. Maybe make you think twice about buying this instead of the Nomad. But my mind is made up on that. And there's a SUV behind me, like, so I'm going super slow and I'm really over to the side. This is their sign that they can pass me. There they go. Thank you very much. I think there's a baseball game going on right now. Yeah. So yeah, let's go high school baseball team. Maybe you can start to have some success, since the other sport teams have really stunk the last several years. But with the GOMAD also, I've talked about the range, the peak, the torque. It is a cadence and a torque sensor though, which is also very tempting for me. I've pretty much gone out of wanting cadence sensors anymore. This is a cadence, the Velotric obviously is a cadence sensor, but I knew that, and I've said it several times on the last few videos on it that I got this for the battery. I didn't get it for something to just kind of ride around in town and run errands and stuff. I want it to go on long rides and stuff like that, and that's what it's going to be perfect for. So speaking of long rides, I'm now at 88.9 miles on the Velotric, and it kind of seems to go back and forth between one little bar left and 2 bars. So I think it depends on like how fast I'm going, but definitely think we're going to be able to hit 100 miles, which I think is fantastic considering this hasn't always been ridden in low pedal assist. I've used throttle several times. I've gone in higher speed several times. So the fact that I know I can probably get 100 miles with riding it more than, I should say more extreme than what I typically do is a really good sign. Let's take a right here. And then the battery size. So 16.7 amp hours. Now that's not terrible. I would say that's kind of above and beyond the normal right now. 15 seems to be like kind of the standard, like average. If I see anything less than 15, I'm like, wow, that's a really low battery. And if I see anything above 15, you know, between 15 and 20, to me that's like realistic. For $2,000, I'd like to see a 20 amp hour battery. I'd also like to see, you know, like a attractive older woman right here needing help home, that she has no kids, no family. You know, maybe she lives in a 2.5-story home with a pool and a jacuzzi, and maybe she's just been looking for a younger guy. So I'd like to see that too, but that's definitely not going to happen to me. So I don't think expecting a 20 amp hour battery on a $2,000 bike is probably going to happen as well. So here you're going to see, this is where they're doing all the digging for the fiber optic internet stuff, where they jacked up and put us on a boil order, which I think we're finally done with. Praise the Lord, baby Jesus. And let's go ahead, and I need to run an errand here. So I'm going to go ahead and run into the gas station, run my errand, and we'll keep up with the conversation about the funny name Velotric bike that is really tempting me, and then it's really not tempting me at the same time. How that makes sense, I have no idea. But I'll go ahead and head in here, and I will be back. Just like the Terminator. Just not as buff and as expensive. Hey guys, just interrupt the video here. It's 9 o'clock. I was editing the video, and this gentleman right here knocked on my door. He's the older guy, rides an e-bike around town. He saw my bike sitting on my porch, and I guess his screen is broke. So he showed me his screen, and I went ahead and ordered him one. So I told him I'd give him a ride home. Never met the guy, I've just seen him in town. He's a nice old guy, and he can't ride his trike because his screen's broken. So I gave him a ride home. I bought the part for him. Be here in like a week. Hopefully it was the right part. And he said he makes stuff out of eggs, so he wants to give me a gift. So, all right, nice old guy. Back to the video. Hi. All right, note to self, if I ever see that kid on a bicycle with a mullet, do not say hi to him. Unfriendly little dude. Yeah, you guys see some more trash there along the roads. But I've noticed a lot of the YouTubers too, they're also getting the additional packages that you can buy for it. It looks like there's like a passenger package, or still got the 1 bar on the screen here. I'm kind of curious to see when it gets really low with the 1 bar, do you get like a blinking bar? Does that tell you when it's starting to get low? Does it just stay solid and then just the bike dies? I don't know, we'll find out. So hopefully still got about another 9 or 10 miles until we get to that. Best case scenario. Mary Allen for US Congress. I don't know who you are, but appreciate you putting a picture right there at the house I used to rent back in the day. So, you know, I'm trying to take some different roads and stuff like that than what I typically take, just to give you guys a little bit of a different view here. But there's only so many different roads in a small town that I can ride on a video. There's a few little small areas up here I don't think I've ever ridden on. We can maybe check them out in a future video. And speaking of checking out, this dude in his truck is checking out the trash. I'm telling you, it's like holiday season here. Here's a computer chair I should take. Tell you what, there's a lot of like scrappers that this is Christmas. This is like the best time of year for them. They can find some scrap metal to take to the junkyard or scrap yard, wherever the hell that stuff goes. Make a little money. I don't know. We'll see, guys. But all right, I think we're gonna go ahead and end the video here. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Have you seen those videos on the GOMAD? Do you think $2,000 is a reasonable price for a 20x4 bike, but a very, very high quality bike with a cadence and torque sensor? You know, who knows, maybe in the future we may look into it, but I don't think it's an option for me right now. But what is an option right now is trying to battle this Florida e-biker to the death. It's an unknown battle that I unfortunately am losing, and I can't lose. So if you like the content, if you like anything about the content, or you hope the content gets better and you want to stick around to try to see if it gets better, which it probably won't, hit that subscribe button. If you have any questions about anything, you know, leave a question in the comments. I don't know much about a lot, but I know a little bit about some, and if I can answer a question, I'll be happy to do that. So Victrip Titan, again, I've ridden this by itself. Since I've had it, I haven't even touched the mock wheel. Just right under 100 miles. The next video that I do, which hopefully maybe this weekend, because we're supposed to get some rain as always and some more severe weather as always. So who knows when the weather will permit it, but it permitted it today. I got out a quick little video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. So stay tuned, and I will see you in the next one.
I saw Judy at the old dance hall, red ribbon in her hair by the painted wall. She tapped one heel, gave a sideways glance,